Tanisha. So this video we are going to be swatching paint, and I'm going to show you a stencil that I made to help make swatching paint easier. And if you're interested in learning how I made the stencil, definitely leave a comment below and let me know. But in this video, we'll mostly be looking at me utilizing that stencil to create a template that I'll use to swatch colors. And so with those colors, we'll be able to use those colors down the line to make abstract paintings, just different things like that. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments. So now we're looking at the template that I'll be using to outline the area where I want to swatch paint. I made this using my Cameo silhouette, and it's pretty easy to make. I have tried different methods of making this. I've actually made a mesh template, a mesh stencil template for it, but didn't quite work out well, so I got to test it a little bit more. But here, this one, you will have to use a pen to draw out the squares. And I'm using a Posca pen to do that. I love Posca pens. One thing I really like about the Posca pen is that it is waterproof once it dries, and it dries really quick. So you don't have to worry about your paint smearing, and that's what I like about the Posca pen. So I suggest if you decide to make a template like this, get a Posca pen or a waterproof pen for this. You can also use a pencil, so you don't have to use this. Another thing is, it does take time to do this, so you don't really have to do this. For some reason, I like the little squares, and it just makes it look organized, but you'll see once I start painting, the paint is going all over the place. And plus I realized as I'm going through the process that I used the wrong paper in my tray where I keep my paint, so the paper was starting to come up. So I had a lot of problems in this video, so I will be redoing this video down the line and make sure to make it better than this one. Anyways, one of the things you'll learn about me if you haven't started to learn this on my channel is that I'm always working towards not being perfect, trying to be a perfectionist, because I'm not perfect at all. And I make a lot of mistakes, and so I decided, hey, I'm moving forward with this video, even though I have made some mistakes here, which we'll get into as we go down the line. So right now I'm finishing up putting the squares in. I don't know, I think me doing this is, again, me trying to be neat, and it doesn't turn out neat, but it's okay. It's still nice to have. I figured down the line I could take this template and punch a hole in it and put it in a little binder. Down the line, I plan on creating my own book, so I look forward to creating a book just for these swatches, and I think that'd be pretty cool to have this on the channel. Anyways, if you are interested in learning how I created that template, let me know in the comments and I will work on a video. And who knows, I may just do it anyway, even if you don't comment, so we'll see. So here's a look at the template, how it looks. It's not perfect. It looks in some areas wobbly, and that's okay. We're gonna keep moving forward. So just explain a little bit about it. The top two boxes will be where I swatched the two main colors that I'm going to use for this template. And so those are the two colors I'll be mixing colors from. And so the goal of this swatch card is to just discover different colors that I can make with different paints. So for this swatch card, I'm using Cad Yellow Medium and Quinacridone Magenta. Not sure if I'm saying that right. And as you can see right above, I put a 1 and a 2 because I'll use that to make a note of what colors I mix to get certain colors. Now I won't do this for the entire card, and to be honest with you, in some instances I'll never write down which colors I mixed. It's just nice knowing what colors I can get out of it. I have a pretty good idea of how I like to mix colors, so I won't write the numbers for everything, and you'll see how that works in a minute. So now what I'm doing is I am mixing colors 1 and 2. And if you know about the color scale, you know that this is probably going to give us something close to an orange. And that's what I got. And so this is one of the ways that I get started. I'll mix the 2 colors together, and then I'll move down the line and start mixing colors in different ways. And as I started going through this swatch card, I realized I didn't mix it the way I usually mix it. So the colors will come out a bit on a similar side, which is okay. Because the thing is, you can get a lot of different colors out of even just one color by using grays and your black and your white. So even though I got some similar colors here, that's okay, because it just teaches you that you can get so many different colors out of these 2 colors alone. And so I'm going to take a break from talking right now and let you just see me go ahead and mix some of these colors. And then this card is going to show up again, and I am actually going to mix the colors the way I usually do, and you'll see a little bit more variety in the colors that we get. So as you can see, I went ahead and mixed several colors here, and some of the colors that you'll see I've mixed with different grays, like a medium gray, a light gray, a dark gray. And the color that I just put down, it looks really weird, and it's when I realized that I used the wrong paper to put my paint on, and the paper is starting to rub up and come off, and it looks crazy. It's driving me crazy, but that's okay. We're gonna keep moving forward anyway. Even though it is a little bit frustrating, I need to just make sure I use the right paper next time. And so anyways, we're going to finish out this card with a few random colors. So as you can see, we're mixing a different set of colors, blue, green, and quinacridone red. And by the way, I forgot to mention I'm using Nova Color paint, which I love. I hope you check it out. It's a bit of a matte paint. And again, as you can see, we are getting similar colors. And I'm not sure if you can see it really well. They look similar, but they are a little bit different. It's really hard to see. And maybe in the future I need to zoom in a little bit more. But anyways, it's by this time I'm realizing, okay, we did not mix the colors the way we usually do. But still, again, like I said earlier, we can still use this. It's still really useful. So we are pretty much done mixing this card and pretty happy about what I came up with. So as you can see here, the two cards that we mixed, you can see the different colors we can get out of each of those colors, even when I didn't mix them the way that I wanted to. That's okay. And I forgot to put down which colors I mixed at the bottom. So when you see 1 + 2 + B, it means color 1, color 2 plus black, or color 1 + 2 plus white, or W. Just depends on the day and how I decide to write it. And next time I would actually use a like a thinner pen nib, I guess. So anyways, we're gonna move on and start swatching Payne's Gray and Cad Orange. You can only imagine what kind of colors we'll get out of this. But I went ahead and just gave it a try just to see what we'll get. I think it's good to have fun with it. And even though some people will say certain colors will make mud, mud is a color and it can be used if you like it. And so while some people make it seem like it's a bad thing to have mud, I feel like it's just another color you can decide whether you want to use or not. Totally up to you. So we're about to put down the first color, and you get kind of a green color here, which is not bad. Pretty cool. But as I mixing colors, I turn off the camera and realize I forgot to turn it back on. So in a second, we're going to go from one color to the full card being done. But that's okay. If you ever have any interest in the future in seeing how I mix these colors, let me know. And I will show you. Here we got a little bit more variety. I actually like these colors. They are more on the brown side, which I expected, but you can still use them in a painting. And it's really nice to do these type of studies just to see what you can get. And so right now we're going to show you, or I'm going to show you, here's me. I've already mixed another batch of colors with the cat yellow medium and a quinacridone magenta. And as you can see on the right, we got a wider variety of colors, and that's because I mixed it the way I usually would have mixed it. And so you can see here, there's a lot of different colors you can get out of these two colors, just depends on how you mix it. And I can use these cards in the future to decide on, maybe I want to use this color palette for and one of my upcoming abstract paintings. It's really good to do color studies because it just helps you learn more about color, learn what you like, what you don't like, and help you make decisions on future paintings. So I had a lot of fun with this. Definitely need to make some improvements. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and have fun looking at the rest of these cards, and I will definitely be talking to you soon. And please subscribe and click that bell if you like what you're seeing here.